these trade rumors with Giannis or the perceived trade rumors with Giannis, do you feel like he should actually want to leave Milwaukee this year, or do you feel like he should wait a little bit?
I mean, to be honest, right, like, I feel like Giannis is one of those players that, is not really, like, paying attention to the noise, right? Like, he cares about, which direction his legacy goes in. He cares about, the players that can help him get to that. So, like, for me, I think it's, like, the entertainment part. Like at least entertain it and see, right, if it's something that you would, like, if it's a change that you would like. I know, it's a lot of outside noise. People just be saying certain things. And, as a player, I seen it because I've been through it, probably not at that level, obviously. But, it's been times where it's like everybody's speaking on your situation. So you kind of feeling like you have to do some things, right? But for me, like, if I was a personal advice for him, I would say just at least just try it. See if it's something out there, that fits you a little bit better. I think he gave Milwaukee some great years. Like, so either way, if he leave or he stay, I think he's stamped on, in Milwaukee history of like what he's done for the organization. And I just think it's just one of those times where like players just want to know if it's something else that they would like. And, and I think it's up to him to kind of see that and not really think about what people like feel about his, his decision and like that.
It's funny. Like, we have all played like the trade machine thing with Giannis where, oh, he'd be a great fit here, he'd be a great fit there. Marcus, my thing with him kind of is like twofold. But one is he just turned 30. It's a lot of miles on his body because of the way that he plays. So you're wondering like the shelf life on it. But the second part is I don't see a team that is a Giannis away, considering what you have to give up to get him. Like, he's going to cost a lot. Like, Milwaukee's going to bend you over the barrel pretty much.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So my feeling is kind of in a way, see what the landscape is. I agree with you on that one. But maybe if you wait a year and let a team maybe operate a little bit quietly, get their draft picks, get their house in order, and then you go there a year from now and see what happens. But I don't know if Giannis views himself as saying, I got that kind of time to wait.
Yeah, I was just about to say that, man. It's like, how many things can happen in a year, right? Like, you want it to kind of be perfect, it's injuries or anything else. But I'm going to tell you this. It was very interesting to see that the Celtics was willing to listen to calls on Jaylen Brown and Derrick White. I'm going to tell you that. And that was a little sneaky right there, right? Like, not in the sense of like, doing bad by the players, but I think that was a hint at the Giannis thing, because just think about Giannis in the Boston Celtics jersey and getting ready to gear up when Jason Tatum come back. Like, those are the conversations that I see happening. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because now that puts Milwaukee in a great spot. You get Jaylen Brown back at, 28? You get Derrick White back at, 30 or whatever that may be. You kind of keep a good core intact, right, with another good player that's a superstar in this league, a max guy. Like, I didn't want to throw it out there, but, like, when I seen that, I was like, the only people that you could be trying to trade Jaylen Brown and Derrick White for, two core pieces of a championship team and that can still, that can still lead a team to a championship. I was very interested in here, and I was like, well, maybe. Like, if I'm Giannis, I'm definitely taking a step back and saying, hold on. Boston is a great spot. They got a great coaching staff, a great upper management. So I think it's something that, we should keep our eye on.
You know what's funny? Just period. Whatever Boston is doing or what they're thinking about doing is interesting to me, because Jaylen Brown is your all-star. Derrick White is arguably maybe your third best player, or at least your third most consistent player on that team. And if they're looking at next year saying, okay, we're not going to get anything from Jason Tatum, we can't expect anything from Jason Tatum. If he comes back in March or April, cool. But the fact that they're listening, I think that says a lot. I don't know if they're going star hunting, or I don't know if they're trying to cut salary. Like, that is beyond intriguing to me, because we thought the Celtics, Marcus, had this long runway, right? We thought they had 3 or 4 years of this core and that coach. And now with that one injury, it looks like everything is changing.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting, man. But I don't see them trading those two guys unless you're getting a Giannis back, right? Unless you're getting some pieces back that can kind of keep your core intact. And, obviously they still going to build around Jason Tatum, injury or no injury. And I think when he comes back, he's going to be something we haven't seen yet. I mean, he's already had a great career, but just imagine him coming back with a year off, mentally getting set, being able to work on his body. I just think that's interesting, man. It's like I've been there. I've been in Boston. I know how I work over there, man. And Brad Stevens is a guru.
Yeah.
Man, it's something to kind of keep your eye on.
Now, I mean, you've been in Boston. Like, that wasn't on the rundown, but let's go to it there. We expected them to be here. We expected them to be in the NBA Finals. We expected them to, I don't know about you, I expected them to wax the Knicks in the second round.
Yeah.
I did not expect a loss, let alone a decisive 6-game loss. Do you think that they need major, let's just put the Tatum thing to the side.
Yeah.
Do you think that they need major changes anyway? Like with Al Horford being old and Jrue Holiday being old and Porzingis being injured, and we still don't know what the hell was wrong with him. Do we think that they needed changes anyway? Was that like a 1-year sort of, man, everything came together, but that's not sustainable?
I don't think they need major changes. I'm gonna be candid because I'm on his media side. Porzingis is not a Celtic. Like, Porzingis doesn't embodies what they need from him, and that's not no knock to him. I know he has injuries, but I think you definitely dangle him and see what you can get. But I don't think you can get that much, to be honest. The way his league is going, and it's more so like a salary dump and being able to pick up some other guys. Jrue Holiday, I feel like Jrue still has a ton of years left in him. Wherever Jrue goes, he's still going to be able to help a team. The things he brings to a team is unmatched defensively, scoring, being able to guard, multiple positions. So I'm a little skeptical about the trade and the Jrue thing, but I know they just kind of want to open up their books, right? Like, they got a lot of money on the books, and then Al Horford's been there forever. I don't think if Al goes anywhere, is home. Like, I don't think he goes to another team. I think he stayed as a Celtic. I think that'd be the end of his career. Maybe he goes into the front office and help with things like that. But I mean, it's definitely interesting to see, like, guys open up the books. But then, free agency is not really that deep this year as well. So
Right.
A lot of that shit has to be coming through trades, right, or stuff that they're hearing. But I don't think it's that simple to be able to get off Porzingis and guys like that. But I do think maybe, if it's me personally, maybe you move Porzingis. Well, you for sure move Porzingis. You for sure see, what Al Horford's going to do. But, I mean, I know Drew's got a lot on the books, but, I'm a big fan of Jrue and the things that he can do. So, I would personally kind of keep him unless I'm getting somebody that can be like a glue, a do-it-all guy at an extremely high level like him.
No, it's funny. I'm a Jrue Holiday guy. Like, he's been the piece in Milwaukee. He's been the piece in Boston. You don't trade dudes who make winning plays.